How's it going, everybody? Ryebread here today, and we are back with another episode of our Arsenal career mode, Arsenal to Glory, and we have our first action in Europe. Now, I'm pretty excited because the Europa League is about to begin. We're playing our first game here against PAOK, and I'm actually pretty excited about it, but I'm also excited for the real life, the Champions League. Match day 2 is firmly underway, and at the time of recording this video, if you guys can see the time there, yeah, it's 2:52, so technically the match hasn't kicked off yet. I will predict a 1-1 draw between Tottenham and Barcelona and a 2-1 shocking victory for Napoli over Liverpool. Those are my two predictions, just because it has to do with some of our rivals and just some of the big games today in match day 2. But here we go, guys. I am pretty excited for this. I don't know if I think I'm going to play the Everton game here, and we'll just go ahead and get into it. I'll go ahead and set up the squad, and I'll just go ahead and show you that when we start the sim. Here we go, guys, about ready to start this match in our Europa League for our match day 1. I'm really excited for it. We've got Leno and net, Lichtensteiner, Jimenez, Mustafi, and Kolasinac. Pulisic and Bailey are out wide. We've got Sergei Milinkovic-Savic and Torreira in the middle, with Ozil playing the cam, and Aubameyang is up top on the bench. We got Lacazette, Iwobi. I decided to drop Mkhitaryan to the bench just so I could keep him relatively fresh for the next game. That's why I brought Pulisic in there as well. So let's go ahead, get this started, see if we can get our first 3 points in the Europa League. I'm just going to go ahead and quick sim it here, and we do win 2-1 as Aubameyang misses a penalty in the 9th minute. Then they come right back to score in the 10th minute shortly after that penalty. Bailey equalizes for us, and Aubameyang fresh out of halftime. So apparently the halftime talk and maybe some tactical adjustments went well there for us. And we have our first youth scouting updates here, guys. So Bohan, oh wow, look at that's actually their faces actually look like real faces. I don't think I'm gonna go with Lance Lee. Not there. None of these. Okay, Oscar Brown maybe. I think I'm gonna sign Hugh Kelly, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign Oscar Brown to the Youth Academy. But the rest of them, I don't think I want Sean Morgan. I don't want Will Wright, and Cameron Watson can go ahead leave. We'll see what Lance Lee's potential is. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe just another month of scouting for him. So that's done. And then we've got Strand here, scouting in Portugal. A pretty good Portuguese goalkeeper here at the age of 15. Good value for him as well. So we'll keep Daniel Amaral in there, and then that's fine there. Ooh, Guilherme Noronha. That looks like a pretty good youth prospect right there, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. We'll reject this guy, and we'll keep scouting him for another month. So here we go. Mustafi was glad because he wanted another chance to prove that he's the best guy for the job. And as you can see here, we are 1 point behind Wolves, so I will go ahead and play this game against Everton, who are 5th in the table. Now, that's the reason I'm playing them. If I want to show you guys the calendar real quick, we don't really have a lot of high-profile matches. We got Everton here. We play Macclesfield Town, and then Watford, Kilmarnock there in the Europa League in match day 2. We've got Fulham, Leicester, Sparta, AC Sparta there, and Crystal Palace. So really, we could probably get through the end of October here, get close to the real-life match day. But let's go ahead, hop right into that Everton game, and I'll provide you guys some gameplay. Alright guys, here we go, a rainy day at the Emirates, and we will be taking on Everton. I'm excited for this one. Hopefully we can knock Everton back down a peg as they are towards the top of the table, but again, it's not very far into the season here, guys, so I will just go ahead and show you guys the lineups real quick. Well, apparently we're the best defensive team in the league, and Cardiff were one of the teams that put one past us. Cardiff and Manchester City. So, yeah. Let's see here. We got Kolasinac with, oh, you know what, I'll just pause and show you guys. We got Kolasinac, Delish, Socrates, and Bellerin. Leno starting in goal. We've got Bailey and Mkhitaryan out wide. I decided to put Pulisic on the bench. We got Ozil still there. He may be an early sub, though, just because of his fatigue. His fitness it's pretty good, but we just played a match, I believe, 3 days ago. And then Aubameyang gets to start again up top. But let's go ahead and get this one kicked off and see if we can pick up our good form that we've recently been having. We get an early start here. Bailey's going to cut it back to the middle, and Mkhitaryan cannot get on the end of that ball as Everton do quickly take it up to Tosin. He's going to find out wide there to Theo Walcott. Walcott finds Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin's going to go over the top to Walcott, and we know he's got that pace, though. Here they come, Florenzi on the overlap. Florenzi's going to cut it into the box, and I am going to get that header away. Good way to deal with that early attack by Everton. Both teams seem to be favoring an attacking-heavy game right now. We found Ozil on a little cut through. He doesn't get past the defender as he's, not got tremendous pace. Mkhitaryan to Aubameyang. Then we've got out wide Torreira. Torreira is going to find Ozil, our star striker, apparently. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic on the outside, little pullback. Into the middle there, Aubameyang, and we cannot get it as Jordan Pickford comes flying off his line. And that is going to be a clear from Pickford. And so far, so good for Arsenal. Mkhitaryan now is going to find Ozil streaking through the middle. Can we find Aubameyang? We do, and he just snaps that one into the back of the net there, and it is 1-0 for Arsenal over Everton. There we go. He's going to do a little motorcycle finish there on the celebration, but a good find all the way around. We got this play up here from Mkhitaryan, who finds a streaking Ozil. Ozil is going to lay that one right into Aubameyang, and a nice finish with the laces. Just kind of stabs that one home. Boom, right up past Pickford, and Pickford cannot get to that one. That is a 1-0 lead for Arsenal. Now we find Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Ozil. Ozil with a little step around, and Pickford with a solid save there on Ozil, who's already gotten himself an assist. Man, this was a nice little move. Great touch. Pickford comes up and squares off the angle, though. Let's see if we can go with the short corner here. We're going to go Savic to Torreira. Torreira's going to go ahead, cut to the inside. Oh my god, he's got so much space. We got Mkhitaryan back to goal. You can't score with your back to goal. And that is going to be cleared by Everton, but we're going to keep the pressure up here. See if we can go to Mkhitaryan, finding Bellerin on the outside. We got Savic is going to find Aubameyang. Aubameyang was not offsides. Ozil has the ball. He's going to find Bailey. Bailey's going to go back to... I wanted to go back to Mkhitaryan out wide. But Bailey with the good hustle. We got Torreira in the middle, and we can't get it done. And Everton's going to be on the counter. And the ball gets rifled into the net, and we cannot deal with that low cross. I mean, I don't know what was wrong with our backside defender. I don't know if that was Bellerin or who that was, but oh man, they just kept getting these 50-50 balls. They kept winning them. A low cross, and I don't know where Bellerin's going, but it certainly wasn't towards the ball. I was just trying to smack that ball out of there. Leno obviously can't do anything with it, and I was not prepared for this goal to go in, and it is 1-1. Everton equalizes. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic finding Bailey. Bailey is going to go back out wide to Torreira. He's going to go through to Bailey. Bailey not going to whip in the cross just yet. Going low. I wanted to go low to Ozil in the middle, and that's going to be halftime, as it is 1-1 right now, guys. And my bad on that second goal, or on the second goal of the game. Just did not cover well enough. Just didn't get the ball out cleanly enough. And it's 1-1 heading into halftime. Let's hope we can have a better second half. We got Aubameyang, finds a little bit of space. He's going to go out wide to Bailey. Bailey's going to corral that one. He's going to go out wide further to Kolasinac. Pull it back. We got Bailey streaking through the middle. Bailey is going to put it into the box. And that's not going to be anything for us there, as Everton cleanly possesses the ball there. And is now going to maybe start a counter or just build up from the back. And a big error there by Everton, but they do get the ball back. Kolasinac uses his strength there. Fantastic play defensively. Now can we start a quick counter? Bailey, let's see. Can we go to Ozil here in the middle? Mesut Ozil. Aubameyang's calling for it. He wants it. We can't find him through, but now Everton just has to hoof the ball upfield, and I think it's time for our first substitution. Mesut Ozil has a good day so far, but I do feel like it is time to bring him off. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is going to start playing that cam role for us. I need to get him more involved offensively because he's been pretty silent for us. I haven't noticed him a lot, and that was a big purchase. He's supposed to be the heir to the throne and supposed to get the keys to the midfield when Ozil's done. But El Neni is going to come in there and play more of a defensive role next to Torreira, and SMS is going to play just behind Aubameyang. They're going to find a through ball to Richarlison, the scorer of the first Everton goal. It's a good header away, not completely dealt with. El Neni now. We've got a chance for a counter, and a sliding tackle there stops that counterattack short, and now, oh my god, a slick move and just a bad finish there by Sigurdsson, I think that was, or no, that was Tosin, who recently I think was injured in this game. But let's go ahead, see if we can get something started quickly here from the back. Go ahead, find Bailey out wide. We got SMS streaking through the middle. Oh, and that was not the combination, but we're good. We got Kolasinac. He's going to first time find Aubameyang. Not quite finding Aubameyang, but he is going to get that one into the middle. Florenzi all day, though. We do want to pressure a little bit more than that. Leon Bailey now on the pressure. But they do head it right to us as we give that one to Elneny. He's going to go out wide, and that's not going to be good enough. Just not enough, didn't play it out in front of him enough. This time, though, he does get it to Mkhitaryan, who is going to cut to the inside, giving it back to Elneny. He's going to take the shot, and that's going to be a corner, and we're going to bring on another substitution here, guys. We are going to sub out Aubameyang, bring in Lacazette, and we are going to bring in, I do want to bring in Iwobi there, move Mkhitaryan back to the middle, and lay Iwobi out wide, just because he's got that pace. Bailey's been doing well so far, and that should be the last of our subs here in the 75th minute, after we've just won a corner. See, can we make something happen from this corner, though? That's the big question. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic into the middle. Mkhitaryan, not going to get there. Iwobi does, though. He's going to take the shot on, and that's... never really worried Pickford. It was kind of close, but not great strike from Iwobi there. Everton's going to find a through ball to Walcott. Walcott over the top to a wide-open man on the back post, but he decides to, instead of collecting it with his chest... He elects to go ahead and straight with the header, and that's not going to go anywhere close to the a goal anyway. I mean, it was close to the target, but it really wasn't all that threatening. Lacazette in the middle there. Can we find him? We can. We're going to go out wide to Kolasinac. He's going to... Oh, what are we going to do with that? I don't know I don't know what my plan is, but I'm going to do something. We're going to go ahead, bring it back to the right foot. It's going to bounce off a couple bodies, and that one goes into the arms of Jordan Pickford as there's only 89 minutes left in this game. And a through ball to Walcott. Could he steal it? And that's off the crossbars. I'm getting a little excited, as you guys can tell by my voice. We got Iwobi. And the ref is going to blow that one dead. Oh, my God. Walcott, at the death of the game, at the very end, nails that one off the crossbar. And we're lucky to be getting out of here with a point. A very poor performance. I was not great that game. The team just didn't help me out much. And 1-1 against Everton. So let's see where that puts us at the table. So guys, here is the table after that draw against Everton. Really disappointing. I feel bad that I feel like I let the team down there playing it and with only a draw against Everton. We managed to draw against City and I was fine with it. I went ahead and I played that game against Chelsea where we were up firmly. Let's go back to that the fixtures here, the fixture list. There's our 1-0 loss to Cardiff, but 2-0 versus Newcastle. And then where is our match here? There, wait. Am I missing it? Am I just forgetting the match? I feel like oh, wait, no, it was in August. There we go. There we go. 3-0 victory over Chelsea. Has them... Actually, where is Chelsea in the table? Chelsea is 14th on the table here, guys. Only 5 games played, so if they win, they could easily be up there in 6th place. But the draw drops us from 1st to 3rd as it sees Bournemouth rise to the top of the table, followed by City, who are 3-3 this season. So... haven't lost, but also haven't really gotten off to the flying start you would expect of a Manchester City squad. Although I guess this year they haven't been a flying start, but they are at the top of the table, so that's fine. But that's what the rest looks like. Manchester United and Wolves round out the Europe places. And let's go ahead and just keep simulating here, guys. Our next match is the weekday game in the EFL Cup. Probably going to rotate some players, get Peter Cech some game time as well as some maybe the younger guys, get them a start. So guys, this is the lineup I will be going with. Lacazette is going to lead the line. Maitland-Niles, Torreira, and Elneny. I did like his performance in the game against Everton that we just played. He was one of the guys I brought on. I felt an impact with him, so he's going to earn himself a starting chance. Pulisic and Iwobi are on the outside. Kolasinac is going to stay in there for us. De Ligt is going to stay in there as well as with Mustafi as a center back pairing, and Lichtsteiner is going to be our right back, and with Petr Cech in goal. I believe this is Petr Cech's first action for us this season, so this is definitely the time I want to rotate as many players as I can. Let's go ahead, sim this match in that Carabao Cup. They recently drew with Accrington and beat Millwall. And it is a and we lose on penalties to Macclesfield Town. Oh my God, that is a really, really poor result. Kolasinac scores 2 goals for us. I don't even feel like our squad was that weak. I feel like it was better than their squad. Regardless, we had Lacazette up top. Lacazette has not shown me anything impressive this season. We only brought on 1 sub this entire game, as I guess nobody was really running that much, but 2-2, 4-3 on pens. That is a very disappointing loss, and we're quickly dropped out of the Carabao Cup before it even started, basically. Next up, we got a weekend match here against Watford. Hopefully that sees us return to form here, as 2 poor results in a row has me questioning, just exactly what we're doing here. Bailey is going to go out wide there. Torreira is going to stay in there, and Milinkovic-Savic there as well. I think I am going to swap out for Socrates and De Ligt. Bellerin and Kolasinac is basically our only left back option, so that's probably something I want to look for in the January transfer window is more depth at left back. If you guys have any suggestions for left backs or better fullbacks, better fullback depth, you guys let me know down in the comment section. I will look at the comment sections. I usually take most of the names that I bring in as transfers from the comment section, and I like to see you guys interact with each other down in the comment section as well. As we got this match home against Watford. Let's see, can we resume our winning ways? We do, as Ozil and Aubameyang are 2 goal scorers, the only guys that seem to be able to score goals on this team. We win 2-1. We don't keep the clean sheet as Okaka scores in the 70th minute to try and give them some hope. Ozil scored just out of halftime again. We've got another Europa League match against Kilmarnock. We got another notification. Youth Squad Monthly Report. This is our Youth Academy, guys. This is what it's looking like. Oscar Brown, Guilherme Noronha. Hugh Kelly here looks to be very good. Very low overall to start, but his potential's up there. Our goaltender prospect here as well. So the Youth Academy isn't too tremendous. Oscar Brown seems to be the best prospect based on just pure value. But as far as potential, Hugh Kelly looks to be somebody that might be able to, be a future player for us. So that would be awesome to see this guy flourish into something. He's already got great sprint speed. He's 5'9", though. He's on the shorter side, but that's not the end of the world. And there we go. So I did get an international offer from Greece. I don't think I'm going to take it as I don't want to be Greece's manager. I'm going to be a little bit more selective with my international management, guys, as there is no big world tournament coming up until the Euros in 2020. The World Cup just ended, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Let's go here to our match up against Kilmarnock here on Thursday in the Europa League. Fielding relatively the same squad. I am going to play Pulisic again, and I am going to give Lacazette the start, rest Aubameyang, even though he is in good form. So Socrates and Jimenez, I think I am going to put, Mustafi, look at that. So I am going to put Mustafi in for Jimenez because I do want to roll with Jimenez and De Ligt. To start the next match. Let's go ahead and move De Ligt to the reserves there as well. He's not going to make the bench in this one, but that's okay. As far as everything else, it's largely going to remain the same. I didn't really like the way the team played with El Neni and them in the midfield, so our midfield, as much as I like this first team midfield, I just don't feel like I have the depth that I need in those areas. I feel like out wide we do have the depth. We could rotate players, but I feel like one more wide player maybe in the next summer window could be exactly what we need. That means we can move Mkhitaryan back to the middle as we destroy Kilmarnock for zip as Ozil gets himself 2 and Milinkovic-Savic gets himself 2, and I believe that might be his first goal in an Arsenal kit, which is actually awesome to see. We got Socrates did get injured, broken ankle, out 7 weeks, and that's a big hit to our center back depth. As now you guys can see the table here, we got the Fulham match right on the horizon here. We have dropped, but we also didn't play our game because we played on Sunday, so I will go ahead set the squad. Obviously, we're going to have Aubameyang up there again, Socrates out, Jimenez in, De Ligt in, and other than that, I think I want to keep it largely the same. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try something here. I'm going to put Mkhitaryan because Ozil, I'm going to put Mkhitaryan there just because I want to stack this midfield, play Pulisic and Bailey out wide, just see what we can do. Torreira off the bench. See if maybe he could provide that spark later on in the game. But Pulisic and Bailey out wide, keep that pace. Mkhitaryan in the midfield, where I think he could really benefit our team, standing next to Milinkovic-Savic and Ozil, right behind Ozil. I'll fix the problem myself. There we go. So yeah, Socrates is injured. Mustafi gonna ride the bench for us there, just in case we need a center back. But other than that, I think I'm okay with the way our bench is when we bring somebody in. It's not like they're making that all big of a... We don't have any super subs, is basically what I'm trying to say here. We're away at Fulham, though. Another important match. They've lost to City, Watford, and Everton in a row. We just drew with Everton, but they do beat us, as, what else is new? We lose late, as we had the lead with Bailey in the 13th minute. Then Sahin scores in the 21st minute, and Vieto snags the points for Fulham as a late winner in the 86th minute. Not great for us so far, but let's go ahead and just get right into the next match. I'm not going to dilly-dally too much here. So another monthly scouting update for us, guys, right before this game against Leicester. It's the Ooh, that's a very good English goalkeeper. Nicholas King there, 17 years of age, but we will sign him. His value is quite high. Same thing with Declan Lee. And man, this trip was very fruitful. I mean, I guess we're just finding a bunch of goaltenders. I'm going to reject him and Toby Bailey there as well. Strand here from Portugal. Daniel Armaro. Yeah, we're going to... you know what? He didn't actually drop. I think I am going to sign him, bring him in. Lorenzo Santoso. That is a name that I think we are going to have to remember. I hope he does well. Carlos Faijo, going to sign him. Mario Rocha, no thank you. Thiago Abreu, no thank you. Fernando Braga, no thank you. Flavio Tavares, that's a great name, Flavio, but I'm sorry, you aren't quite up to the standards that we have set here. Now, this was not a great lineup the last time we rolled it out, so I will put Torreira in there. Get Mustafi there with Jimenez. And other than that, I think I am going to keep the rest of it. Everyone seems to be in good form. It's just when Pulisic came in, it didn't really click with the squad. As you guys can see, we are playing another Sunday match, so the table looks a little bit different. We're almost here to the end of October. Just check in real quick. We've got a Europa League match, and then I will probably simulate through the Crystal Palace game, and we will start the next one off with that Liverpool match. That looks a very exciting set your alarms kind of match right there, because that is just a I'm excited for that fixture. I'm really excited to play it. I really want to get at Liverpool. I think, they're a team that's really strengthened. They are second in the league in real life. You know what? I will check where they are before the next game. I didn't get to see who was there or anything. I just saw us at the top there, but we are still waiting on our game against Leicester here. And we win a solid 4-1 victory there as Porto gets the only goal for Leicester. He scores late, but Mkhitaryan just snags any kind of momentum or hope that Leicester might have had, as Aubameyang, Bailey, Savic, and Mkhitaryan all get themselves goals here in a very solid showing, a 4-1 victory. Now another Europa League match here. Petr Cech wants to play some more, so we'll probably play Petr Cech here against Sparta Praha. Let's see, yeah, he's not happy with his playtime. We'll get him in the squad here for this Europa League match. We do have a decent amount of days off, so I think I'm gonna keep with the same lineup. No changes from what just absolutely blew Leicester out of the water. Although I shouldn't say blow them out of the water. I feel like being up 3-0 and then finishing 4-1, it's just a solid victory, from either end, from 0 to 90. So let's go ahead, Sparta Praha. Can we go ahead and keep our unbeaten record? Yes, we do, but it's only a draw. A little bit disappointing that we only get a draw against Sparta Praha. All right, so one game before that Liverpool game, it is Crystal Palace. Manchester City are 4 points ahead of us. We did get that draw off them, but dropping those points, I forgot who we just dropped points against, but it wasn't great. We dropped points against Everton. I know I played that one, and I didn't do well. But the one we simulated, I think it might have been Watford. I'm not 100% sure, but I do want to think about... we got Monday Night Football here, but Reece Nelson wants an opportunity experimenting with the squad against Crystal Palace. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to, field as strong of a team as I possibly can. Jimenez... I'm going to take Jimenez out for De Ligt. And you know what? Let's go ahead and bring Reece Nelson here to the bench for Iwobi. So Lacazette. Actually, you know what? Aubameyang's been in such great form. He's a speedster and a poacher. But we are going to start Lacazette. I wish I could manage the games well in it, because I do want to give Lacazette a chance to get himself rolling here. Because it's basically been... Aubameyang's been carrying us as far as top scorers. There he is, 7th in the league at 4, so only 2 behind Romelu Lukaku and Heung-min Son to lead the table there, or to lead the scoring. Anyway, God, I am just out of it right now. Let's go ahead, get this match against Crystal Palace, and Elneny comes on as a substitute 3 minutes later. He goes ahead and gets himself a goal, and it is the only goal as we beat Crystal Palace 1-0. And that puts us 1 point behind City to top the table. So the month of October came and went. We really didn't drop too far, and I'm pretty happy with it. Everton's still rocking there in 5th place. So, I mean, based off of that, I'm not upset with dropping, a draw against Everton. I would have liked to got all 3 points out of that match because I really felt like I had a chance to do something with it. But I really, we had the possession in that match. But standings here. Oh, how did City drop points? Who did they lose to? So City beat Liverpool. That match is coming up this weekend, and I am very excited for that one. That's going to be a must-see fixture. We dropped points against Fulham. That's who we lost to. City destroyed Burnley 4-0, and then Tottenham beat City 2-0. So, I mean, that's a solid matchup between two top teams here in the Premier League. City are only above us because, oh, man, if we would have just drawn one game or beaten Everton, God, same goal differential and everything, but Spurs then are in 3rd place. United are in 4th. Everton, Bournemouth, Southampton, Chelsea, Wolves, West Ham, Fulham, Leicester, Watford, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Newcastle, Cardiff, Burnley, Liverpool. Boys, Liverpool are in 19th, and if you can't see it because of my face here, it is Huddersfield in last place, 20th in the Premier League. But 19th place Liverpool, I'm still going to play that game. I don't care if it's not necessarily a high-quality fixture between two top teams in the Premier League, but I would still think that Liverpool are a top team, and I would like to, it's a huge game that I want to keep Liverpool down, and that just, oh man, if Liverpool get relegated, that would be absolutely insane. But guys, that is all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.